Types of things come to mind, I'm sure, for you. Maybe some not so pleasant. Maybe that story in the Bible where a little leaven or yeast leavens the whole lump. I want to introduce you, or perhaps maybe reintroduce you, to one of the greatest friends of folks who want to boost their nutrition pretty easily, and greater still to those of you who are in recovery. Now, why is this? Why is this about yeast and recovery? Well, to start, yeast is made, it feeds on sugar. The microbiomes feed on sugar. That is why if you've ever made homemade sourdough bread, for those of you who have, it's delicious. I don't eat it anymore. So you know what you need when you start to make that sourdough bread is a starter. And it contains yeast, and you feed that yeast with table sugar. You put in some sugar. It keeps that yeast going. Why? Well, the yeast is eating the sugar. Keeps them alive and well. Makes a good sourdough bread. Okay. Now, yeast in your digestive system is part of the microbiome. Okay. It occurs naturally and it's very active. And as you've heard me say, if you're currently drinking ethanol or in recovery, your gut is gone, right? It's destroyed over the years through drinking. Even as soon as a couple week bender, you're going to have some problems. So the yeast in your tummy may have overrun the other good microbes in a bad way. But the good news is nutritional yeast is not active at all. So it's not going to add to any issue that you have with, more yeast in your gut than you need. And you'll get the benefits of all the nutrition. You're not going to get a yeast infection, as some people say. Don't worry about that. It's not a form of MSG either. Some people think it's MSG, but it's not. It's yeast. So rest assured, as you continue to repair your gut, you can also get the benefits of this nutritional yeast. More important is the nutritional value of that nutritional yeast, and that is reestablishing your long-lost B vitamin friends, okay? You're most certainly deficient if you've been abusing alcohol in your B vitamins. Now, think about this. So since all the yeast feeds on sugar, that's what it feeds on, it really is going to matter a great deal to the composition of that yeast as to what type of sugar it's eating, okay? So remember, you are what you eat, and what you eat ate. That's what you are, okay? So there's a difference between, say, brewer's yeast, which feeds mainly on beet sugar. So in the United States, probably about, they say 90% of beetroots are GMO, genetically modified, sprayed with pesticides, thereby passing that through to you. Nutritional yeast is different. It's fed on molasses. Now, this is a big deal because molasses, chock full of nutrients, no pesticide probability. So that yeast microbe is feeding on manganese, magnesium, copper, all the B vitamins, vitamin B6, B12, all of those, B1, thiamine, selenium, potassium, iron, and calcium, as well as other trace minerals your body uses and needs. So again, you are what you eat, and what you ate. So you want this nutritional yeast eating that stuff.